Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. What I have here is the hourly time frame, and I found a supply channeling mode, and the breakout of this coiling in the last, I will say, 10 hours. We had quite a tight consolidation in this area here. And this morning, so far, early European session, we have the upside breakout. This may lead to at least a potential retest of the upper swing at 1.0959. I will also take the Fibonacci expansion tool and then project around 100%. So Fibonacci 100% is exactly this previous swing high on the hourly time frame at 1.0960 and 161.8 Fibonacci expansion is sitting around 1.1 level. So far, it seems like market wants to break the supply trend line, and that there is a chance for this upside scenario to develop. But in case of the downside, for example, in case if we see the downside breakout of this tight consolidation low at 1.0900, then and if the market can hold below, we can then see the retest of the low at 1.0875 or even lower prices towards the 1.0835. Where now market is breaking to the upside, is holding above, but we will see how can this breakout actually sustain in the next couple of hours, or basically during the day. If we speak about the gold market is still in this prolonged falling wedge situation and condition, and there is also a tight consolidation that is happening on the gold around the 1905. Also, there is a support cluster around 1900 marks. That will be the critical pivot level and support for the gold today. Now, two scenarios here is what I'm watching. So if we can see this downside breakout, this very tight consolidation, if the market can trade below like 1900 and hold below, then we can even see the retest of the low around 1893, 1894. That's it for the downside scenario. For the upside scenario, of course, the market can break upside and take also the supply trend line. So I will say if market can go towards 1910, 1911 and hold above, then we can go and potentially the gold can take and trade into this previous swing highs on the hourly, like for example towards 1920 or even 1928. So we will see if this wedge will find aggressive buyers. The aggressive buyers, they tried here yesterday for some aggressive rally, but they didn't have a follow through, so they pulled back all the way down and then started the consolidation. So we need to see something like this, but also we have some follow through and a lighter pullback to bring more buyers in for the upside scenario to develop. Speaking of the crude oil is breaking this tight consolidation, more like a very tight triangle here, and there is a potential that we have this completion of this ABC kind of structure. Market is still trading in building higher lows in the last couple of days, and so the upside trend short term is intact. So now we have this breakout. We'll see if this breakout will hold, but overall we might see the retest of 83.75 if there's even bigger, stronger buyers, and so maybe even 84.80 mark can be in the play. For the downside scenario to develop, I would like to see the breakout of like 82 mark. If the market can go lower and then trade below and hold below, that will be a good sign for the lower prices towards the 79, let's say 80 mark, which is the previous significant swing low on hourly time frame. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, still it's in a heavy consolidation around 29,300 mark. We have the extreme low of this consolidation at 29,000 and extreme high at 29,700 mark. So I would like to see the breakout of this either extreme low or extreme high and hold below or above to confirm the further directional move. And if we see the break of the support around 29,000 mark and hold below, then potential retest of 28,760 and 700 might be the play. If we break the extreme high around 29,700 mark and hold above, and potential highs around 30,000 or 30,200 might be the play. That will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe and speak to you from tomorrow morning.